All right, guys, so my name is Joey, for those that don't know, and we're at One Fish, Two Fish here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. This is Jeff's 1,350 gallon aquarium. It wasn't always here. Originally, he had a 700 gallon. And what you guys don't know is behind the scenes, Jeff and I discussed me buying his 700 gallon tank so he could get something even bigger, which he did. Obviously, this tank is awesome, but it needs more fish. You guys will also remember these two pearl stingrays. Originally, the big one here, the big boy, the male, was a rescue. Jeff brought it in for a customer. Customer didn't show. The ray became emaciated and had heater burn. I told him, look, I'll take it home. We'll nurse it back to health. And maybe one day if you get a tank big enough, because he didn't have the 700 at the time, you can have it back. About a year later, Jeff was like, I got another pearl if you want it. And it was a female, so I was like, okay, I'll get it. Anyways, Jeff ended up getting the 1350. I was able to bring him back his rays, and he can have a really cool display tank that will bring people through the doors, and it's just really fun to look at. However, he needs more fish in here, bigger fish. But the problem with big monster fish is they're not that easy to come by unless somebody drops them off. I mean, just not going to order in big, massive fish and pay like $800, $1,000 for shipping. You have to luck out. Now, what happened was a customer brought in a massive fish. You guys got to see this. So in this tank is a full-grown adult male Frontosa from Lake Tanganyika. You guys will know this fish. The thing that I like about him, one, is he's big enough to go in that tank. Two, having a fish this size is kind of rare for a Frontosa because they take forever to grow. The third thing is, odds of somebody having a tank big enough for this guy and having more Frontosa that size and or the proper accommodations for him are incredibly slim. So it only makes sense to put him in the 1350 with everything else, and he'll do just fine. So today I came into the store and we're gonna move him to that tank. All right. So Frontosa aren't really jumpers, so he's not gonna freak out or anything when I try to move him. And Tamara, why don't you come here? So you can go there. But we do need a game plan. He's not a jumper, so he's probably not gonna jump or freak out too much. He will splash a bit. But we need a game plan. As soon as I get him out, I'm gonna come this way, guys, and around and straight in. So Terry, you wanna go that way and keep the camera on me as I'm going? All right. So one thing with moving big fish, you wanna move everything out of the way. No obstructions. I have about 6 inches, 7 inches of space to work here. Oh, this is not a deep, very deep net, is it? Yeah, this net's not going to work. It's not, Come over this way. And he's smart. He's going to splash a little bit. Just like that. You gotta be careful of his dorsal fins. All cichlids have sharp spines, and I felt them as I was trying to keep the net. His teeth are caught. There you go. Look. Look how big he is. He broke the metal net. Little chunky boy. He's gonna do good in there though. And he's gonna lighten up in color as well. Frontosa don't tend to be that dark all the time. He's just kind of blending in and a little bit stressed. But due to the white sand, he's going to lighten up quite a bit. And now that he's in a huge tank, once he settles into this, he will swim out in the open. Jeff, I highly suggest you bring in some red hook silver dollars. They're highly active as well, really bright, and they get monstrous. That's your next fish for this tank. He's already loving it. See, already lightening up too. The stripes will turn almost white, pale blue.
Well, there we have it, folks. The king of DIY, Joey, has transferred our Frontosa into the 1350. He's mingling with his new tank mates. Look at those colors.